Hello everyone, you're welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to mask images into shape professionally. First we'll be looking at how this image was masked into this shape, and after that we'll be looking at how this images was masked into this shape using Pixellab. So now let's get started. I'll be starting with this one since it's the simplest one. We're having only an image to mask in a shape. So let's go. So let me just change my background into something appealing. Then I'm gonna create a shape that I'm going to add the image to. Let's use a circle this time around. Let's give it this yellow color. Let's give it some gray stroke also. Just make it the way you want it to be in your design. So let's leave it like this. Then I'll go over to add my model color, the one I want to mask into the shape. So I'll be adding a model color from my gallery. Let's find a model color here. I think I can get a model color here. So I'll be using this lady's image for the model now. So just click on OK. So to mask it, you just resize it. Let's resize it like this. I want the image to fit into the shape like this. So we have this. The next step to do now is we go over to our background, change our background to transparent by coming to this come over to these stacked cards here. Come over to these stacked cards here. This, click on it and click on transparent. So we have our background as transparent. We lock both layer, then we hide one. We hide this image first. Export the shape. Export image. Note, you don't use JPEG. You use PNG. So your image doesn't export with background. So use PNG here, and then we're going to change this to ultra so to keep quality. You don't use JPEG. Once you use JPEG, you are gonna have a background. So let's save the shape to your gallery, and after saving, we'll go over to the next that's the image. We'll save the image also. Lock this now, and let's save the image to gallery. So export image also, PNG, and we have our ultra. It's going to take time to save because we are saving with the highest quality ultra. So let's just wait for it to save. It's taking a lot of time because we're saving it with the best quality. So I think we are done now. So the next step here is to we're going to hide this shape. We don't even need this shape again. So we import, let's return our background back to the former one. Let's have it like this. Then I'll bring in the shape. Just click on from gallery, and then bring in the shape that we saved from our Pixellab earlier. So this is the shape right here. Then you use your resize like this. Don't use your hand to resize it. Just use your relative size and bring the width to the farthest end. After that, then you can lock it, bring it to the back of the image, then click on texture. Our texture here, click on your texture, and then use this image that you saved from Pixellab as your texture. So we have this now. Then we can unlock this. After unlocking it, remember this image on top here, we go back to mask, clicking on this, the layer of this image here, we go back to our mask, and then enable the mask, then adjust it to fit into the so we have our image successfully masked into shape. So even if you want to mask it into a rectangle or a triangle or any other shape, you follow the same process. Export your shape, export your image, then import the shape, use the image as a texture for the shape, then bring in the original image and mask it. Then you have this cool and awesome effect, a pop-out effect on Pixellab. So I hope you understand this. We're moving on quickly to the second one. Um, let's like this. So we're gonna have how this images was masked into this circle-like stuff. So we're creating that circle-like stuff first. Let's use my let's bring in the shape using a circle. Reduce the opacity. Increase the stroke width. Yeah. And use a gradient. We're using a gradient for that. Sorry, let's edit the gradient color. I'm going to be using a yellow color. I don't know why. I just love yellow colors because it's part of my brand color. So use this. So I think we'll have to do it something like this. So just size it. I don't think this is nice enough. Let's recreate the circle shape. So recreate a circle first. So yeah, create a circle. So doing that, resize it. And give it that gradient we created earlier. Let's create it and then edit it. Let's give it some more detail. So just click on this plus icon and add a new stuff to this middle and then give that a light yellow. So I have something like this. I think this is okay. Then we're going to add another circle. Like you just give it a white color, and then we're going to align both of them to the center. Yeah. Come over here, relative position, make sure it's at the center. Click on the circle also, relative position, and make sure it's fixed at the center. Then you turn off your background. We are going to make we'll first merge these two together. Click on merge, and then we have our two shapes both merged together. And after that, go back to your erase color. Then we can see that we have our white color erased now. So we have the shape right here. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to be fixing in our images. So let's fix in some image that we want to mask into the shape. For the models that we'll be using, let's pick some model from here. This. So I'm still adding the images we're going to be using. So let's add this and put it back. So I'm just going to resize this a little, place it here, and bring this in. see behind this guy. So let's just duplicate this and let's make it face this side. So we should use this here. Use this. I'm using my grid lines now to make sure they're both aligned well. So let's just use my position to bring this here. Our main aim of creating this is to learn how to achieve the mask. So I'll be bringing this also to the back of the mask, and then after that I'll add some more images, and then we're good to go. Let's add this lady's image, the one we used earlier. So let's just do it like this. Bring it to the back of these ladies. Just copy. Bring this also here. Bring it to the back of this lady. Using my grid lines to arrange this also. I think this is enough. So we'll be using this now for our to just learn the masking. Let's adjust this a little. It's covered up that side. Then let's adjust this a little also. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So like the earlier one, change our background to transparent, and then let's lock the layers first, and I'm going to hide them one by one. Then we're going to be exporting this first. Export image. Remember as PNG, then use Ultra, and then save to gallery. So after that, we're going to be exporting the images also. We hide the shape and export the image just like we did in the first one. Still the same process, but it might just look like it's different. So let's just lock this and hide it, and then bring this back. Then we export image, PNG, Ultra, save to gallery. This might waste a lot of time to load since we are saving it with an high quality and a lot of image. So just wait for it to load, and then we continue with our business. So I think it's done now. So then we can just hide everything like this. Bring back our background. So just to give it a feel, this black background, I don't think it's any good. It's like our background is gone, so you just create another. Then we'll have this. So bring in the shape we exported earlier, and I think this is it. So remember, you don't use your hand to resize, use the relative size and increase, and we have that. So and then we lock it. Use the image we exported for texture. It does the texture for the shape. So we have this. Now we're going to start bringing the image back. So we click on this first, click on mask, enable, and adjust it till we see that no edge is popping out again. Then we lock it, bring this to the top of the circle. The second one, we'll be using this. Go over to mask, just to mask it. enable the mask, and just adjust this a little. And then we have this, bring all this also to the top, lock it. Then we have this next, let's bring it to the top first, then this, so we mask, enable, and just edit, like let's have this. And then these two ladies right here, let's have their images. So bring this both up here also, and then mask. So we're just adjusting it so it doesn't affect. Sorry. So I have this, and then let's do it for the last image, the final one. This, let's go, just go back to our mask, then enable it, then bring this like over like this. I think there's a mistake somewhere here. Still use the mask a little, so I think we have something perfect now. I don't know where this problem is coming from. Let's mask it again, just mask it out. So we have this now. I think this is quite good. There's still a side. You have to be careful when you're masking. There's this side still popping out. So let's just edit and get it out of there. Let's go back to the mask. So we have our images perfectly masked into our shape using Pixellab. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, this is just the first part of the video. In the next tutorial, will be showing how these images was masked into this shape. This is an advanced, using an advanced masking technique. This also, and this also. So make sure to turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop our videos. Thanks for staying through the end of the video. Goodbye. See you in the next video. Peace.